What's going on, guys? TheDeathOfAnEra here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 10 in my veteran walkthrough for the Modern Warfare 3 campaign in hopes to help you guys beat it if you guys are struggling. That was not a real word, but struggling. That being said, I'm going to remind you guys that there is no audio in any of these missions due to a huge failure by me for the most part. I unplugged my audio source out of my PVR for a podcast reason, just due to basically broadcast reasons, so I didn't have echoing audio. And I forgot to plug it back in before I played the campaign the next day. So I played through the whole campaign, I beat it, and then I realized there was no audio. So that being said, there is no audio, and I'm going to commentate on as much as I can of it just so it's not as boring to watch, but I'm going to remind you guys that this is a walkthrough, and it's just basically strategic advice, so I apologize if it is pretty boring to watch. But right off the bat here, we can see we're in the AC-130, and basically all you need to do at this point is take out all these tanks, take out all the helicopters coming in, and take them out basically as quickly as you can, and then we can proceed to the next objective within this mission. The next thing I want to talk about, guys, I just want to remind you that you can leave a comment down below if you are struggling with any parts in this, and if you do need a hand, simply leave a comment. I will do my best to help you out. And that being said, please leave a rating if this video did help you out. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Overall feedback does help me improve the overall quality of my videos, so feedback of any sorts is appreciated. Alright, so basically what you can see going down right now is just basically a bunch of slaughter. This is very easy to do. I didn't really struggle with it that much. Just make sure you don't shoot your team. That's the only advice I can really give to you guys here. As for what weapons I'm using, if there's a bunch of guys in a close radius, I use the explosive rounds, and then if there's only a couple guys, I switch to the chain gun. I kind of alternate between all the guns just to get as many shots as I can fired. And right now I actually find out that you can scope in and out. I wasn't really sure about that. But as you can see, these helicopters, this is a very valuable point throughout this whole mission. There's going to be tons of helicopters, and what they're going to do is basically drop air support, or ground support I should say, to basically try to take out your guys on the ground. So when you reach that point where you see a bunch of helicopters, take them out immediately. I would recommend I can't remember what mil round, the 40... Yeah, this one right here, the 40mm round, to take out the helicopters, just because you have multiple shots in basically a clip, and if you're accurate enough, you can take them out with one shot. So it's pretty straightforward and pretty quick to do. So as you can see there, the corner of the building, you just have to continuously shoot it. It will eventually blow up because there's a bunch of guys with RPGs within that building. And a lot of you guys may be wondering that you might have failed at this point. Don't revert to last checkpoint. This is supposed to happen, because at first I thought I failed, but turns out this is actually supposed to happen, and you do recover from it right now. Now, as you can see, we flip to ground support here, and this mission was the mission I struggled with the absolute most. I thought it was going to be a breeze. I thought it was going to be the AC-130 the whole time, but it turns out you alternate between the AC-130 and being on the ground. So at this point, you have to run up the stairs and follow your team up the stairs. There's going to be two guys up here. There's going to be one guy on the left side and one guy on the right side. So when you're running up those stairs, don't run up there like a chicken with your head cut off like I just did. Make sure you take out these guys quick and effectively. Alright, so we're going to run around here to this room, and there's an MSR right here on the crate here for you to pick up. And this sniper rifle is tons of fun to use. I cannot wait to unlock this online. But as you can see here, I'm just picking up a bunch of kills around the statue there, or the monument, whatever you want to call it. Just basically, I'm providing sniper support at this point, and you can run it and jump down off the balcony. And I was kind of unaware at this point. I was like, hey, where did my teammate go? So I was kind of running back and forth between the hallway, but you simply just jump off the balcony to resume with your team. Alright, and as you can see here, I'm just in this window, taking position, trying to take out a few of the guys around this little circle thing over here before I progress out there, just because I don't want to die when I start to jump off the balcony here. Alright, so you can see that we actually reached a checkpoint here within this courtyard, and immediately you're going to notice that there's a bunch of guys within this courtyard that are up on balconies that have a height advantage over you that can basically shoot you from anywhere in this courtyard. So you need to take these guys out very quick and effectively. So you just saw the left balcony there and the right balcony here. I do believe there's one more in the back that you'll see in about 30 seconds here, and I'm just basically picking up a G36. I pick up a G36 tons throughout the campaign. It's by far my favorite assault rifle in the game, so that's why I do use it quite a bit. Alright, and there's the second balcony up on the right. There's only one enemy on there. He has an RPG, so it should be a pretty easy kill for you. Alright, so as you can see, enemy armor came in right there. You just need to throw a air support smoke grenade on it so the AC-130 can take it out. So that's going to be a pretty quick kill, so just take your time, stay in cover, and just try not to die in this situation. Alright, and we are back up into the AC-130 for another leg in this mission. So you're going to see tons of air support immediately at this huge intersection. So just do your best to take it out as quickly as you can. And again, I'm going to remind you guys, for the helicopters, use the 40mm rounds. They worked out very well for me and took it out very quick. So you can see your guys are on the ground there. You just need to provide as much fire support as you can. Take out all those helicopters and tanks as soon as you can. So as you can see here, your team is driving up the road, and you need to be very quick and effective at this part. You need to take out everybody behind them as quickly as possible, just so they do not die, because if they do die, you simply fail the mission. And just take them out as fast as you can. The helicopters are definitely going to be doing the most damage, so take the helicopters out as soon as possible. And there's quite a few here, and I'm going to point out a couple helicopters to you guys in a couple seconds here that I had a great deal of difficulty taking out, which I would recommend switching to the 25mm gun for. Just it's a quicker and easier kill. Alright, so fire one more 105mm behind you just to take out the remainder of the guys right there. And right here, this is the part I'm talking about with the helicopters. You'll actually see a huge failure from me, and it actually tells you to switch to the 25mm gun, which I just noticed right now. But you'll see why it just didn't work out for me. I couldn't lead my shots at all. I couldn't really read how far I was away, and I was having a great deal of difficulty with this part. So you'll see that it doesn't work out too well, and I actually die, and then I'm going to go through it again, and I'm going to take out the 25mm gun to take out these 4 helicopters very quick. Alright, so you can see I switched to the 25mm. Just these rounds, they travel a lot faster, so it's really easy to take down these helicopters when you're using it. And just pretty much make sure you're fully reloaded, and you should not have any difficulties at all. That time was obviously a lot easier than the first time for me, just because I simply used the 25mm gun in that situation. So you shoot a 105mm round at the bridge. It kind of blows it up. What you're going to need to do immediately is get out of the Humvee, switch back to the ground, and you're going to need to move, pick up this javelin as fast as you can. And the reason being is you need to take out this enemy tank right in front of you, basically as quickly as you can before it kills you. Alright, so now that I have a target lock on these tanks, I'm trying to say, they are both taken out. What you're going to need to do is take out a few more enemies here. There's a couple in the bus on the left-hand side, so just be aware of that. This Jeep or Humvee that I'm sitting beside right now is excellent cover for right at the beginning, and if you still happen to have the Remington sniper, you will be rewarded with full ammunition after you get out of the AC-130, so it's very, very effective at this point, and it works out quite well. So you can see the air support marker, and I throw it up immediately. And you're going to see this just doesn't turn out too hot for me. Friendly fire, obviously, right there. So just be aware, guys, when you are throwing the smoke, toss it way up the bridge. Make sure you have a lot better of a position, just so you can make sure that you don't get some friendly fire on your teammates, just because obviously you don't want to have to revert to last checkpoint. So it's going to tell me to call in the smoke grenade here once again, and I'm going to run up a little bit farther and then toss it as far as I can. So as you can see there was a huge strike, so I'm going to move up this bridge a little bit, and I'm going to take cover behind this vehicle, and I'm going to throw the next support marker up the bridge just to take out some of the remainder enemies. And again, guys, if you do have the MSR Remington sniper still at this point, it is very, very, very effective, and I think you might need it. I'm not really sure. If you had an assault rifle, it would probably be a little bit more difficult, but still a fairly easy mission to get across the bridge if you just take it slow, take your time, and take the enemies one by one. Alright, so as you can see here, this is the third support marker. Just throw it way over there by the remainder of the enemies. I do believe this is the last support marker that you do call in. Alright, so at this point, just hold your position for a few more minutes, and I did lie. There is one more support marker that does come in a couple seconds here. So just hold your position here. There happened to be an RPG right in front of me, so I took advantage of it and shot down that helicopter. I don't think it's a big deal if you don't shoot it down, so it doesn't really matter. But basically, there's one more support marker that you, well, technically don't have any more support markers. There's one more air support strike that is going to help you out and help you finish out this mission for the end of it. So just hold your position for the next few minutes, and there's no audio on this, so I do apologize, but they're actually discussing right now that there is no more support markers. So they're basically just saying we're in the middle of the bridge, airstrike anything north of us. And there's actually a pretty cool cinematic coming up here in a couple of seconds with the tower falling over. Alright guys, so the tower is falling over, and this is pretty much the end of the mission. That's pretty much all you should need to know to beat this. And remember guys, if you are having any difficulty beating this mission on Veteran, please leave a comment down below and I will do my best to help you out. And I would really appreciate a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you thought of the overall quality of this video. It will help me to improve future is what I'm trying to say. It will help me improve my future videos, so a rating really means a lot. And as always guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.